Hello everyone and welcome back to Banished. At the end of the last episode I asked you guys whether you thought we should use mods or not, as I started the game without them, just to make sure that you guys could make the choice for us, and you guys did say yes, you would like to see mods, and one that was recommended by Jin, which I really like the sound of, was the Colonial Charter mod. So I have added that one, which gives us a huge amount of extra buildings and such that we can now build, so we will slowly add those. We're still going to take our time with this. We have a real lack of stone, I believe, at the minute, unfortunately, still. So first things first, let's collect all this stone down here. There's a huge amount of it and we desperately need it to get the rest of our buildings up and running. We've got several people who are unemployed still though, which is a bit of a shame. So let's get another one in the forager camp, because I think we've got one, and we'll get another one. Oh, we can't get one in the hunting camp, so we will chuck them into the fishing camp for now, the fishing dock, and get that up and running. So we will unpause. I'm going to slow things down ever so slightly though. We'll keep it at 2 speed though, because 1 speed's a little bit too slow. So yeah, we've got 8 houses once the 2 new ones build. We're building a tailor's here and we're building a blacksmith here. We're just lacking the stone to do that. And then once these trees are gone here, I'm going to start our first food production. So let's get down a crop field, our first crop field. Let's put it, let's try and keep, I want to try and keep this fairly even if I can. So let's go here and we'll go, I want to go too big. Let's go a nice 15 by 15, and then we'll go the same on how many did I come out there? It was just 1 to there, so we'll do the same on this side. About, I don't want a crop field though with this one. I want to put down an orchard for this one. So there we go, a standard orchard. We will put that, where was it again? To there, so there to keep it even, and there. And we want it 15 by 15 again. So let's just plonk that down. I don't know what we're going to be able to grow in these yet. I can't remember. We did have some seeds to start with, didn't we? So, and I believe that we can now prioritize these as well. So thank you for the person who did tell me that I could prioritize stuff. So let's prioritize that, and let's prioritize that. And I don't know why my voice just went really funny then. Right, and we need to put down a couple of roads as well. We'll just stick with dirt roads for now. So let's, I want it to go down the side. We can't go there, so let's go down here. Keep it straight, and it comes out 2 from there, so 1, 2 from there as well. Keep that there, and all the way back up there. I don't know what we'll put in the middle yet. Maybe some plants and stuff in the future, but let's start clearing that out. Hopefully our tailors and blacksmith will get up and running now that we are producing stone. There's loads of more new buildings and stuff that we can add as well, which I'm excited. We do need a trade post. That will probably be my next building once our blacksmith and tailors is finished. We've got loads of new storage, so we can even build like older stuff. We can build like huge like terraced style houses. I don't know if you'd call them something else over in the US. These road houses that are thingy together would be like a terraced house over here, an old-fashioned house. We've got loads of new roads and such that we can add, as well as dock bits of wood that come out, and old creek in bridges. We've got town service, loads of new stuff that we can add. I would like to put a cemetery and a chapel down at some point, which will hopefully improve the morale of our people, although it is quite happy at the moment, so they're not really complaining. I have changed it from Fahrenheit to Celsius as well, which feels much more comfortable for me. What have we got here? We've got refined resources, fuel production, clothing, crafting, construction. So there's loads and loads of new stuff with this mod. So this mod looks really cool. Taverns. We can build smaller buildings and log cabins. I may put some log cabins out in the woods for people to live in. Yeah, we've got tons and tons of stuff. Flower beds. We can actually add garden and flower beds. So I may put a flower beds in here just to decorate it a little bit nicer as we go forward. Hopefully these trees will be down soon. And is this finished yet? It's 6% complete, the standard orchard, and our crop field is only 8% complete. But we have prioritised them, so hopefully our labourers and builders will get a move on with that. We probably could do with a couple more builders, actually. I don't think we have a huge amount. Let's get 3 builders, we've got 3 labourers, and we'll put the farmers in once they are finished and ready for the farmers to crack on with that. Hopefully they're not going to take too long with these. It's just the lack of stone, I think, that is holding us back at the moment. So hopefully that will be up and running soon. Once we get this stone. There's loads of stone here for us to take. Is there any... We've literally took all the stone everywhere. There's a huge abundance of it up here. Let's yeah, let's say that we can collect all the stone in this area as well. And we're still in winter. Hopefully it'll be spring soon, and hopefully our farmland's finished in time for spring so that we can get a harvest in. I don't know how long it takes to harvest, if it's fairly realistic, where we'll probably get the 1 or 2 harvests in. Hopefully we can get enough food in. We seem to have enough food though, which is good. Our gathering hut and our hunting cabin are both giving us enough food at the moment, so that's fine. Don't need to worry about that too much. Our wood cutting is making a huge amount as well. I'm going to put this up. You just keep chopping away to your heart's content and make as much wood as you can. At least we've got good reserves then for winter. Same with the fishing. Yeah, 5,000 food limit. That's a hell of a lot. How much do we have in here? 4 fish, bit of leather, bit of hide, bit of iron tools. So we haven't got a lot in the storage barn at present. We did add that extra stockpile. It's got a lot of firewood and a lot of logs. Yeah, we've got plenty of iron. It's just stone. We don't have a great amount of stone. I think that you can build stone quarries though, so maybe that'll be something we can look into building. I don't know where. I don't want a stone quarry too close to the centre of town. Bit ugly to have that bang slap in the middle, but hopefully it won't take us too long. 4% complete, 12% complete, so it's going to take a little while to get those up and running. They're removing the excess material. You know, we'll forward along just at 10 speed, just for a little while, just to try and speed that up and get those moved that little bit quicker. Still got no stones at all. We've just had somebody come to adulthood, which is good. Means that we can have an extra worker, which will hopefully speed up this whole process. 12% complete, 16%, still taking a long time. Did I prioritise it correctly? Increase the priority, please, of this land. And of this. I don't know if I'm doing this right. If I'm doing this wrong, guys, let me know, because I'm probably not. It's coming up red, so does that mean that it's not a priority? But then it's doing that on the buildings as well, so maybe that is the right way. I don't know. Let's forward things along a little bit quicker again. And we're now into late winter, which is good, so hopefully the snowfalls will stop soon and give us a bit of relief to the cold. We're at 0 degrees now, so still very, very cold, but, well, very cold for me. Very cold for me here in the UK, that is. Although I'm quite a fan of the cold weather, to be honest. I prefer the cold weather to when it's really hot. If I'm honest, you can always put more clothes on and get warm, but when you're too hot, you just can't get rid of that heat, and it's horrible. Maybe that's just because I'm used to living in the miserable UK with the miserable weather all year round, apart from recently. What else can we add? Is there anything else that we could add? Luxury production. We've already got homes that are being built, so we don't need any more homes at present. No one's out of a job at present, so that's fine. And they are slowly working on these. They're taking their sweet time, though. They have put paths down to them as well, so they have got paths there to move down there quicker. Everything's going okay out here, I think, as well. We've got the labourers and the workers that we need to crack on with this. 36, 29, so it doesn't look like we're going to get anything planted this spring, which sucks, but at least we can get them up and running. Then again, I suppose it depends what we're growing. We could grow something that it'll allow us to grow at that time of year. Let's speed things up just a little bit more, get this going. We don't want to just be sitting here waiting around all day. But no one seems to be starving, so that's good. Have we got more food in here yet? Some herbs, some wow, a lot of venison. 197 venison, 100 venison. Wow, that venison disappeared instantly. Someone's just took all that venison home. Can't blame them. Beautiful meat. What have we got here? The reserves of logs is low. Don't worry, we've got plenty of logs to take here. Look, that's fine. We've just got to come and get them. And these are taking forever to get up and running. Let's have a look job-wise. What else have we got? And we're in early summer already. Temperatures of 26 degrees Celsius. So that has flew by. And loads of people have just grew to adulthood as well. We've now got 22 adults. So that's going to give us plenty of farmers once these are up and running. 94% complete. 96% complete, so they're almost there. So now we can slow things down a little bit. Let's get this up and running. In this field we can grow plums, which is nice, so let's get 2 farmers. I think 2 farmers will be enough to work on there. And on this field we can either do wheat or potatoes. Let's go for potatoes. And we've already got 2, no, let's add another 2 farmers then. Between them we've got the 4 farms to sort them out, and that road is extremely annoying. We can destroy that somehow though, can't we? Remove roads. Yes, can we get rid of those please? And then can we add roads? Put something back in the right place. There we go. That's better. Hopefully they'll sort that out pretty soon, but at least our farmlands are now up and running. Let's prioritise the tailors now then and get that up and running as quickly as possible, please, as well as the blacksmiths. We need better tools, we need better clothes ready for winter next year, especially with our growing population. There are 2 citizens without jobs. Farmers, well, you're not without jobs. You've got stuff here that needs doing. Do I need to click work? Work is disabled. No, so you are already working it, so can you please get on with it, guys? Come on. Let's get this field sowed and ready to go. And here we go. Looks like our first farmer's coming on. There we go. We're going to get our plums planted. They're going to work on that, but can we get our potatoes planted then, please? We have got potato seeds because it wouldn't give us the option, I would imagine, if not. So hopefully they'll get to work with that soon. But we are working the orchard, so that's good. Right, what else have we got that we can build? We could do maybe we're building our first chapel. That might not be the worst idea. Let's have a look. Let's build ourselves. Wow, and that is huge. That is very, very, very big. A lot bigger than I was expecting, to be honest. And it doesn't look like we can put it there because there's something in the way by 1 square. Now that is rather annoying. Can we move it back here? There we go. Let's build our first chapel. I can't believe how big that is. That's insane. And cemetery. So you just actually literally make your own cemetery, so we can probably place that in front afterwards or put it opposite the chapel, and that wouldn't be too bad. Let's have a look at our workers list again then, so see what's what, who's doing what. Let's we can only have 2 farmers, that's why they're complaining. Okay, that's fair enough. Let's add a builder then for now to try and get these built a bit quicker. 5 labourers, yeah, that's fine. Let's see if stuff gets built a little bit quicker now then. Everything else is still going to plan, going well. We can start producing our own food, though it's going to make life a lot easier for us. 33 out of 50 stone and tools. Where it needs to be done before use. Okay, and we need iron ore. We've got plenty of iron ore. Pretty sure that we've got a lot. Oh no, just iron. We need iron ore. Well, that would be to make the tools. Yeah, we'll be able to get hold of that. That's fine. Yeah, so they are building these. They are coming along now, which is good. So our tailors is almost finished. We can get someone working in there as soon as it's done. Oh yeah, and these are growing now. Awesome. So have we got a farmer on here? Yes, we have. One of one. One of one on the other side. And perfect. Here we go. Let's get our first tailor in here. And we've got hide coats, wool coats, survival coat. Wool, I don't think we've got stuff for the other stuff for now, have we? So if we just go for the hide coat for now. And what's up with this? The materials required to perform the work are not available, so we do need more trees. We're going to have to chop down some more trees. That's fine. Do you know what? All of this area behind the barn, let's remove all resources here. There's tons of stuff there. We'll take the stone, iron, and wood. We need all 3, so we may as well get that up and running. And now we're just waiting for our blacksmiths to get built, and then we can concentrate on the chapel later. Lumber. Okay, resource that needs to be gathered before construction can begin. Stone, logs. Okay, that's fine. So does that mean that we can actually get like a sawmill or something like that actually built up then? Let's have a look. Will it be? Where will it be? Where will it be? Where will it be? Resource production. Woodcutter. We've got a woodcutters. Ores mined. Forester lodge, which we've got. Silkworm hut. Herbalist. Shore house. A shore house is where sand and clay can be dug up for further processing at glassware. Okay, that's interesting. Blacksmiths. Wild shepherd. Searches all the land looking for animals to domesticate. Takes a long time. You may eventually exhaust the local supply of animals available, at which time this building may be upgraded to a regular gatherer or removed. A stable. A tailor, which we've already got. A brewery. A mine. And a quarry. Okay, so yeah, it doesn't look like we have a sawmill or anything like that. For any other food production that we could build. A plantation, non-food crops such as cotton, flax and tobacco. Okay. A hunting cabin, which we've got. Standard pasture, but I think you have to actually get animals off the trading port, don't you? That's probably what we should build next, to be honest, our trading port. So where would that be? Refined resources control. I did see it somewhere. Haha. A trading port. Let's put this on this southern section, if possible, which doesn't look like it is possible. Can we squeeze it on here? No, I don't know where we're going to squeeze this bad boy. As that bit needs to be in the water, and that bit's too far north, so it's not going to fit there. We do have another lake here, though. Maybe it'll fit on this side, okay? If we're lucky, hopefully. Doesn't look like it's going to. Perfect. Just fits. We managed to find one location that it just fits in. And, what are we doing here? What does this sign mean? Lacking a worker or something? No, we've got a worker there, so let's improve the limit, make as many hide coats as possible. Yeah, we've got a good supply of hide coats there. We can trade away any excess we have once our trade port is up and running. How's the health of our people? Not too bad. We've got all the logs and all the stone. We're just lacking the iron ore. Do we not have iron ore? I thought that we already had iron. So we need iron ore. Okay. Where can we get iron ore from? Collect stone. Collect iron ore. Okay. Ah, so collect stone and... Okay, yes. So let's... There's a small abundance of it there by the looks of it. So let's go and collect that iron ore. Oh, no, there's a small section of it here. Yeah, go collect that iron. We need that iron ore. And let's speed things up. We need that blacksmiths up and running as soon as possible so that we can get producing tools, better tools to do the fields. This still doesn't seem to be doing anything, this farm, for whatever reason. Why is the farmer not doing anything on here? Hopefully now we'll start to get iron ore to go down in here. And we're in late winter already, so a year's passed since we started this episode already, which is insane. So do these require tools, I think this means, doesn't it? So we need to get this up and running, the blacksmith, so that we can create those new tools for the people to work with. And we've got all the logs for this, we've got most of the stone, we just need the lumber and the tools to do so. But once the trading post is up and running, we can at least trade for stuff. We only need stone and logs for that, which is good. But if we do wheat instead, will someone actually go and farm it if we have wheat on here? And yeah, they've gone for it straight away, so for whatever reason... Well, they weren't interested in the potato, but they're doing it now with the wheat. Unless I was at the wrong time of year. I don't know, I'm not a farmer. Although my dad was one once, so I should know a little bit more about that. Okay, what have we got out here as well? Amount of stored textiles. Stored medicine. So we have got some medicine and stuff at least. We haven't got many construction materials or anything like that. Have we got any iron ore yet? No. Okay. Maybe we can collect stone and iron. Collect all stone and iron in the area. Let's do this area down here. Get that up and running. And we need some new tools still, which sucks. Got loads of venison at least, but at least we're bringing in... Oh, we've got loads of onions and mushrooms and herbs as well that we've gathered from the forest, so that's good at least. And... Have those new houses been built now? Yes, they have. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 houses now, which is good. It's perfect. We've got more than enough houses for our village. Nice little village centre here. Once the chapel's up and running, and we get ourselves a nice tavern somewhere as well, just to improve that happiness. Although the happiness is good, but the health isn't great. The average health of citizens is not great. Didn't we have a hospital? Or something like that somewhere. Was it on here? Town Hall. Health and Healing Hospital. Okay, so we've got the hospital. And the health and healing. We have City Hospital, this hospital, City Hospital, Herbalist. Okay, we could go for a nice little herbalist. That's pretty cool, actually. Very rustic looking. Yeah, let's go for a nice little herbalist house over here. I like that. I'd rather go for a herbalist over a hospital for now. The town doesn't seem big enough to have a full-fledged hospital, if I'm honest. Not at present, for me anyway. Still lacking iron ore, which sucks. Let's get our builders into labourers. Now let's get a few more labourers to try and get this thing moving a little bit quicker. We've got one forester at the moment, but I think that's fine, to be honest. Let's just get materials gathered that little bit quicker. At least we are now growing stuff, which is cool. 0% of the yield, but it's going along nicely. The wheat's coming along nicely as well. 62% already, awesome. It's going to take a little bit longer for the orchard by the looks of it. We could always go for another field here, because we could grow potatoes there. potatoes and wheat, but I'm not sure just yet. May put some houses down here as well once we take those stones and such away. How's the chapel looking? All of the stone and log, just need the lumber, which hopefully we'll be able to trade for once the trade port is up and running. Got tons of material here now. No iron ore though, unfortunately. Hopefully we're going to collect some now. Is she going to put some down? I've just seen someone bring something over here. Apparently not iron ore though, unfortunately. I feel like I'm doing something wrong. Why have we not got iron ore? I must be doing something wrong. I did say iron ore. They didn't, yeah, collect iron ore. So, collect stone, collect iron ore, collect stone and iron ore, collect wild food. Yeah, I'm not sure. Oh, we can actually flatten terrain. I did not realise that, so I would have flattened this before. That random lump there. Can we flatten this? Let's do that. Let's flatten that. That would look a lot better if it was flat. I did not realise we could do that. We could do that with a few more areas. That's cool. A nice little addition. And how's our food looking now? She's still... yeah, she's still going away at it. She's fine. Did we decide when to harvest it, or will she do it herself? I haven't seen any plums, so I'm not sure. I haven't seen any wheat either. Do we have to tell them when to do it? Because that wasn't in the tutorial. It said that they would do it themselves, but I could be making huge mistakes. Oh no, it looks like she's doing something herself, so that's fine. Yeah, enable or disable automatic planting and harvesting. Yeah, so they are doing it themselves, that's fine. Do we need a granary or something like that? Or do they do... I think they just put it in the storage barn, surely, because... yeah, that's where other food is, so... yeah, potatoes. We've got a load of potatoes from somewhere all of a sudden, so... I imagine that's... would be the case. Unless we do have to add a granary somewhere. Raw food gathering. Food refining. Windmills and water mills. Old dairy, milking barn, dairy parlour. A bakery, which we could probably do with. A smokehouse, salting house, sugar house. Okay, yeah. Cool. It doesn't look like it. It doesn't look like there's anything like that. Hopefully they did take the food back home. Do we have the iron ore yet? No. Why do we not have iron ore? I don't understand. I think what we'll do is we'll end this episode here so I can look into what's going on with this iron ore. You guys can let me know down in the comments below. I'm probably making a very, very silly mistake and I'm going to feel incredibly stupid when I realise what's going wrong. But yeah, we will stop here, guys. So thank you all so much for watching. As always, guys, I really appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to like and comment down below and subscribe if you haven't already. I'll see you very soon for the next episode.